Yeah. Do you see us? Can you see us? Yeah.
Pre-order the book. If you ain't pre-ordered the book, go grab that.
Yeah. I need a copy, man. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna send y'all one. I sent y'all the PDF, but I'm after we get off, I'm gonna get y'all your math and send you one.
Where at? No, it's only Facebook and YouTube. Ain't sure we on there. It was feedback. Hmm? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Necessary Unnecessary podcast. This is an exclusive. We're here with Easop Senior, Nip Swag, and we finna talk about this book, man. I need to know about this book, Sop. What's going on, man?
Man, what's going on with you, man? It's been a minute, man. I didn't think I'd be on here talking about a book. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What you wanted to talk about then?
No, I mean, like if you would have told me years ago we
Right.
connected on talking about a book, I would have told you lying.
I was finna say, but you know that's how life be working when you're a mover and a shaker, you're a shaker and a groover. You gonna bump back into those who moving and shaking and grooving, and be like, oh, you doing this, you doing that. All right, let's do something. You feel me?
Right.
I'm like, oh, stop doing that. Yeah, tell me up. It's all good. Let's go.
Love, I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Like I said, go way back, man.
Man, go back to the caps.
But definitely when I seen what you was doing now and all the different things, like I think you had the like the model agency with the what was the name of the model agency?
Ambition Ladies.
Tell me a little bit about the Ambition Ladies, because that seemed to like a spinoff to like put a positive outlook on like professional women who still hold themselves real, carry themselves well, but want to model and things of that nature and not be quote unquote the Instagram models. You know what I mean? We got real business models, seem like.
Yeah, that just more or less started from like I felt like it was a need. I didn't really see nobody doing anything that catered to like urban models or models who weren't like the stereotypical models, 6 feet, skinny, slim,
Right.
Caucasian.
BBLs.
Yeah, it just kind of started from that. And I always wanted to start something with the word ambition in it because I'm a very ambitious person. It was already some stuff out there called ambition, and I was like, how can I put a spin on it? And that's where the ladies came from. And then I started started a company based on just booking models, promoting models, managing models, helping them get there, using all my experience like from the music industry and just kind of bringing that to light. And that's kind of how the agency started. And then that kind of evolved into what it is now, which is the clothing brand, the lifestyle brand.
Yeah, for sure. So, cut to dating for men. Stop. You still dating, bruh?
Man, I'm still out here, man. A lot of people don't but I got married at an early age, bro.
Right. I remember.
I tied the knot when I was 20. You feel me?
Okay.
Married for like, what was it, 12 years. So I was like, when everybody was out partying and clubbing and sowing their royal oats and having fun.
Right. You was living the family life.
Yeah, I was in the house. So I was doing my 20s and my 30s into my early 40s, to be honest.
Okay.
So it was kind of reversed for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then people make being single a bad thing. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. You know what I mean? I'm single, but I'm not single, if you understand what I'm saying.
Nah, you gotta elaborate on that, Stop. I don't know what you're saying.
Yes, I'm single, but I definitely have.
You ain't alone. You single, but
Yeah,
you ain't alone. You
I'm
might
not.
have a +1 or a plus. You feel me?
Yeah.
Here and there.
Good job flushing that out. Trust me.
So it's the difference
Never
between
got
being
to be
it's
alone.
the difference between being single and being alone.
Yeah,
Those are two
it's
totally different
a
things.
choice. It's a choice. Good point.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
choice.
Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. So I mean, I have my own ideas about dating on like a real, because out here in Atlanta, dating is a real big business. It's serious business. These women do not play. You like they got dating down to a science. It's not a game. Like you got professional daters out here. I think my folks on another thing say I went on 40 dates in 30 days. I said, you about hungry? 40 dates on 30 days.
It's,
You doing 40 days in 30 days? Let me know. Cause you did a dating book. How many dates you do in 30 days?
well, the dating book is really about it's dating for men made easy, right?
Okay.
So
Right.
it's about giving men the necessary keys and tools to navigate the dating world because I talk about it in my book. Dating has become a business. If you look at websites and apps like Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish, I mean, they got so many dating sites now, it's crazy. And we didn't have that when I was coming up.
Yeah, we had MySpace.
Yeah,
That
you
was
had
it.
an
You know,
old,
if you're on my top friends list, it ain't it.
yeah, I mean, oh, MySpace. We had to meet women old fashioned way, just being outside.
Yeah.
But like you say, dating now is a business. So that's what made me end up writing the dating book because I felt like it was applicable to the dating world and it fit in and it's a niche that's like it's something that's needed. You know what I mean? I wanted to give men the tools. If you're gonna be out here dating, crush the dating world, man. You know what I'm
So
saying?
look, I'm reading the book this week, but I haven't read it yet. I'm just fluent off the topic. So I need to know. I love me a good step book. I need to know the steps. You willing to share the steps or what? Can we
Well,
get
man,
half the steps?
I'm gonna share a couple of them. I don't want to
Right.
get.
All right. That's good enough. What's your top three necessary steps on dating? And we finna do that.
It's 15 keys in the book.
15. Okay.
15, and I
I'm
get
only asking for three.
I know, but I'm saying I'm just letting the people know it's 15.
Okay. It's
So
15.
it's a lot of game in those 15 keys.
Okay.
So not just are you getting the key, but it's more nuggets that come inside each one of those keys.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna give you one. How I started off the book is called "Setting the Table."
Okay.
So it's really a personal development book too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doubles as a personal development book and a dating book because I feel like men shouldn't even be dating unless you're mentally, emotionally, and financially stable. You
Now,
should.
how many people you know is all three of them things at one time right now?
I don't know. I don't know who got all those. You know what I'm saying?
How many women you know that got
But
all three of them things
I
right
say
there?
for men, if you want to be out here dating and crush it and have success,
Okay.
you should have all three of those boxes checked.
What's the boxes again?
Mentally,
Uh-huh.
emotionally, knowing how to being mentally stable, just having your mental right.
Uh-huh.
Mental health is getting a lot of traction these days. You know what I'm saying?
As needed.
Being emotionally stable, men need to know how to manage our emotions. Men can be more emotional than women.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I done heard plenty of women call men emotional. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as men, we got to know how to have our emotions in check. And then financially, you got to have your money right. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree. You know what I mean? Just being in a good place where you stable in all three of those areas. Now, you ain't got to be rich to date, but you shouldn't be out here putting yourself in debt dating. And like I say in the book, we call that hustling backwards. Get your shit straight first, then you can approach the dating scene with more confidence when you got those three things in check. So that's one chapter. I'll talk about those three things in one chapter, and I'm gonna touch on two more. I'll talk about confidence,
Mm-hmm.
just having confidence. Man, there's guys out here don't even know how to approach a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, because they just don't have the confidence. They just, for whatever reason, they have low self-esteem. So I talk about that. That's why I talk about it being a personal development book too. So I talk about getting your confidence up, reading books, going to the gym, anything that help you to be a better man, be a better person. You know what I mean? And then the last one I'll touch on is rejection. I got a whole chapter on rejection, bro.
Because that's what stop a lot of men. That's what kill their confidence is all the rejection that
That's
they
why
receive.
that's why the two and two go together. Because I talk about, I'm gonna share this one, and this is the last one. This is in the chapter of rejection, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I call it the bat 300 principle. Baseball players, and I need to patent this shit because they're gonna steal my shit. So I need to go ahead and patent this. But I call it the bat 300 principle. Baseball players get paid millions of dollars to bat 300.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean? You're gonna strike out 7 out of 10 times you go to the plate, but they still get paid millions. If you out there dating, approaching women, every woman not gonna like you.
Mm-hmm.
Some women gonna tell you no, and some men really take rejection and they cradle. It killed a whole world, but you can't take rejection like that. You just got to take it as it take more no's to get to a yes, and that's how cats got to look at it.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I have something really similar to that, Easop. I kid you not, I came up with it my own. I call it the completion percentage. You know, some men got a 2% completion percentage.
I like the
some men got a 98% completion
yeah,
percentage. So you
yeah,
got dudes that's getting at 200 women. Out of them 200 women, you might get 3 or 4 numbers, and you get 2 or 4 dates, and you might
man.
end up with one, but you done talked to 200 women. And you got some men, I ain't gonna name no names, they scared to talk to women because every time I talk to somebody, I got a new girlfriend. I ain't even trying to do all that. You know what I mean? So it's all about your completion percentage. You feel me?
That's
It's
a,
sort of like your batting average. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
similar analogy, just a different
Yeah.
sport. That's all.
Definitely, because that completion percentage is real. I know dudes, they talk to every woman they see and they got two breezes to rub together. But then you got some men, you can't even be by yourself hard as you try to be. You know what
And,
I mean? It's
and then
like,
on that, and sometimes maybe you need to change your approach. You could be striking out sometimes because nigga, maybe your breath stink. Maybe your swag ain't on point.
mhm,
Sometimes you got to go back to the drawing board. Maybe you said something offensive. Maybe you came on too strong.
I don't know. Where'd you go? Sop got bopped. He gonna have to tune back in. Huh? His phone probably kicked him out. He on the thing. Let me see. I see him on the Instagram trying to get back. Yeah, if you're just now tuning in, we're talking about men in the dating world. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, he said he had a phone call come in. Well, it's just me. I ain't going on no dates. Don't call me about no date. I did that. I tried it. I ain't like it.
But I'm gonna hop back on in the meantime.
Let me see. That's the stage. All right, we back.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to put my phone on do not disturb. I don't
You
even know
got
how to do that.
you got D&D that thing, man.
My bad.
Yep, we on. So I stayed on. I was telling the people I ain't going on no dates. Easop, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be playing. I tried dating. I never been a dater though. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't feel the whole system that is of dating. I know you know about battling systems. When I grew up. This is how we did it in the Bay for me, San Francisco. You like a girl, y'all get to hanging out and y'all go different places, but it wasn't about the going places. It was about the y'all hanging out. Y'all hanging out and we be kicking it and we go here, we go there, we go wherever we want to go. It wasn't meet me here at this time and you're going to pay and you're going to pull out the chair and you're going to open the door and you're going to do, which I don't mind doing all that. I love the chivalry. I think that it should be. I didn't learn that until later on in life, but the
That's
whole,
it's funny you said that. That's a chapter in my book, Chivalry.
okay. I learned that down south. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I ain't with this whole dating system, but I do like the chivalry part. Like, you should treat a woman like that. You know what I mean? Not because you know what I mean. She expected because you want to, though. You know
Right.
what I mean? And she deserving of that. And I've seen my chivalry fall all the way off and losing respect for women. Like, I'm not finna be chivalrous for you. You don't even deserve chivalry because you trying to give me for my paper for real.
Right.
Why would I be chivalrous to you? And all you've done is sat down and eat for 10 dates.
Yeah, I talk about all that, bro. I talk about all that.
Like I said, I need the book. It's gonna be
About
interesting for
about
real.
about not realizing if you're in a situation where you're being taken advantage of. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't remember the it went viral. I talk about that situation in the book where the chick got mad at the dude because he took her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
I write about that in the book. It's like, come on, man. Like, how can you get mad at it? And then to me, you got the Cheesecake Factory, got 1,000 items on the menu. It's something on that motherfucker you
I
can.
mean, yeah, it ain't about the where you at. It's about the company and the conversation, especially if it's like a first date. What is you talking about? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Exactly. And some dudes out here, man, just, and I'm going to tell you, bro, I really wrote the book from the perspective of like, not for dudes like me and you, right? Like, we kind of know how to navigate the world of women. We from the city. I think the water from the city is dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
uh,
just born with certain isms and game. You know what I'm saying? But I really wrote it from the standpoint of it's some dudes out here who really don't know what to do.
I'm gonna even say this though, Sop. Like I hear you and I feel you, and that did. I had a legendary run. Kid you not. But as an adult, trying to have a relationship, all that game and good stuff and whoop wop do blam and that swag and all that stuff, it don't create a equally yoked relationship. I could get women, but keeping a woman is like two totally different things to me. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
Now it is. This book ain't about keeping a woman. This book is about the chase, getting one.
Yeah, that ain't the issue.
Hey, that's a whole nother.
Look, I need that book. When you
Yeah,
write that book,
this ain't
let
this,
me let me get that book.
yeah, this ain't addressing that. This ain't about that. This is about the chase. This ain't about
Cause
keep.
I be thinking that like I mean, for some men it's easy to get women, but
Mm.
to have a woman and really have a woman and really build with that woman, that's a whole nother ball game. You can
Yeah, that's
have women,
a
but
whole nother,
having a woman, that's
that's a
what.
whole nother topic. That's a whole nother book.
All right,
Getting them and keeping them. That's my problem.
right.
Right
I
about
mean, I mean, the getting. How much can you get till you got? Like, come on, man. At some point, you be like, all right, because it ain't who got the most that wins. It's who got the baddest. Who
Mm-hmm.
got the most? You feel me? Who got the most? You know what I mean? Who got
Mm-hmm.
that good one that you can strive and thrive with at 40 plus years old? You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't want Susie Q and Booby Boo running through here. Da 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 da. I got, you know what I mean? I'm setting a
Mm-hmm.
bad example at this point in my 20s. Yeah, that was all right, but
Right.
in my 40s, I need something real. Keep it
Mm-hmm.
real on me, baby.
Facts.
But I do want to help the brothers out that's going through those things and this, that, and the third. And I know you have like a spiritual basis to you for sure, to where it's like you implemented some of those principles into your own life. Did you implement those into the book?
Not really, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, not really. I'm thinking off the top of my head, I kind of didn't. I mean, I guess you could say I could, but I mean, something we kind of touched on earlier, which is just treating the woman right. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, you could kind of tie that into that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like just being a good man to a woman if you out there dating. You know what I'm saying? Because being out here as long as I have and being at the age I'm now, I've seen it all. So I could get that advice. You know what I'm saying? This is a great book for younger men, like that's just starting out on their dating journey, or young men that's 18, 19, or like I said earlier, men that don't even have a clue. We can't assume that's a lot of men do. Some men struggle. The dating scene, like we touched on earlier, is big business. That's why all these dating apps exist. And that's what made me dive into this particular area.
Mhm, mhm. Restaurants and movie theaters is making a killing off it. Nail salons, hair salons. I gotta get my. And I thought about that too. Like men often complain about the price of dating, but if you got a real woman that really get herself together, she done spent more on her hair, nails, feet, and that's why she looking at you like you can't spend $100 on this meal. I just spent a rack for this outfit just
Right.
to come on this date.
Getting together. Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like they really got themselves together, and that ain't cheap. They done spent more just on their nails and feet than you done spent on that Cheesecake Factory for sure.
Right. No, that's true. A
And
lot
if
of
they get a bundle, oh man, look, they expecting you to spend. And I think a lot of men don't factor that into the cost of dating. They just thinking about the actual date. You not
man.
if you got a real bad chick, she did a lot to go on that date just to look like something to be on a date.
That's why I said, man, you gotta have at least have your papers somewhat in order. You know who TK Kirkland is, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. You got
You
bitches on the game, bitches in the bitch. If
you ever
one
you ever
foul out,
you ever listen to some of his interviews?
yeah, for sure. I met him one time. he
Okay.
was he was on our line for real.
I fuck with TK. So TK,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got yeah for
he
sure.
got
He
the
spit it.
thing. I'm always refer back to the book because I'm trying to sell the book. He got this principle. I don't necessarily. I agree with the thought behind it. I don't agree with the dollar amount because the
Mm,
average man in America don't have $25,000 in the bank, right?
right.
So he says a man shouldn't even date a woman unless he has $25,000 in the bank. But the premise of what he's saying, he's right. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I start off my book setting the table. The first chapter is being mentally, emotionally, and financially stable to a degree where you can afford to date. Because, like you said, time back into what you said. Yeah, she went and got her nails did, her hair did, and maybe outfit, all of the nine. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend a little money and don't be out here dating like I was at one point. You know what I'm saying? Two, three, four at a time. That's gonna
Ooh, child. That sounds expensive.
yeah, that's gonna run that tab up, baby.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Sab. I'm finna get real in depth with you right quick. One time I had a dream, right?
Let's
Couple
do it.
years I had a dream couple years ago, right? It's Thanksgiving. I'm in my house. I got a whole spread on the table. It's turkey, it's greens, beans, potatoes, ham, you name it. It's on the table, right? And outside, it's a line of women, and everybody got sweet potato pie. And I'm looking at all the women, and I'm like, ain't nobody got nothing else but pie. And then, oh, my pie is the best, and my pie is better. But
You're telling this is a dream.
this a dream I literally had.
Everybody has sweet potato pie.
Everybody got sweet potato pie. It's a lot of women outside with sweet potato pie. And I'm like, ain't nobody else got nothing to bring to the table but sweet. Nobody got nothing else but sweet potato pie. I don't know the meaning of that, but I was just looking down the thing like, okay, your pie is better, your pie is better, your pie is better. You got like, but it's all sweet potato pie.
All the same? Is that what the dream was about? I mean, what is it?
I think that it means that a lot of women think that all they have to bring to the Thanksgiving table is sweet potato pie. They not bringing no greens. They not bringing no potato salad. They ain't bringing no macaroni and cheese. You didn't even get cups and plates. Everybody just got pie, cuz.
Damn, you gonna have sugar diabetes at the end of the night, nigga.
Man, but it's like everybody talking about what everybody bringing to the table in the dating world. You know what I mean? And I think it's just important to a man as it is to a woman what everybody bringing to the table, because it ain't just about the pie. It ain't just about the turkey. It ain't just about what the man bring. It ain't just about what the women bring. It's about creating that, setting the table, like you said in chapter 1. It ain't just about you setting your own table, because once you set your own table, you're gonna be looking at what somebody else brings to that table.
Oh, facts. You know, when you get to a certain age, when you get to a certain stage in life, it really becomes about what you just said. Like I don't need you for nothing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got my own place, my own car, my own bank account. I'm building businesses. Like, I can't just mess with you to mess with you. You know, I say it another way, but I don't know your audience and what it's going to go out to. I could get that anywhere. What else are you bringing to the table besides that? You know what I mean? It might be more. It might be encouragement. It might be, how can you make my load lighter? You know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's all important. The other thing I want to touch on too is it seems like it's all these, I don't want to use the word battle, but all these conversations, it's like battle with an exes. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Like, you got women getting at men, you know, on certain platforms. I don't want to say the platforms. We probably know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Where you got women on stage, you got men on stage, they're going back and forth, essentially about what a man should do, what a woman should do, dating. So it's a real, like,
no, it's serious.
Yeah, it's real serious.
Yeah. Battle of the sexes. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Battle of the sexes.
And I think that, I mean, you could generalize a whole bunch of stuff, but it's definitely people speaking from their personal experience. So you could generalize men, you could generalize women, but you ultimately are speaking from your experience with the opposite sex. You know what I mean? And a lot of us are scorned. And a lot of us feel some kind of way. I ain't gonna lie. A girl made me cry in 3rd grade. I've been stone cold ever since. I kid you not. Look, I'll never cry over another one again. How now I was 10. I kid you.
You know, we got a saying in the city. My feelings is inside my socks, inside my shoes.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But I'm saying, you listen to all these different people. That's why I stopped giving people advice, because I'm not emotionally attached to your situation. So common sense would say, hey, get out of that situation. But I don't know how much you've invested in that. I don't know how you feel about that person. I'm not even finna give you advice on your relationship. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna tell you what I think. But ultimately, I know I can't, because can't nobody give me no advice on a situation that I'm emotionally attached to. Yeah, common sense would say, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that, because you're not emotionally attached and you haven't invested in this situation as much as I have. So your advice, yeah, I mean, it's warranted, and that's probably what I should do. But you can't tell me what to do if you ain't in my shoes at this moment.
Bro, life is like this, bro. Everybody, we all are on our own individual journey in life, no matter what it is. When it comes to life, we all on our own individual journeys, and we got to take, you know, We got to learn lessons, past experiences. We got to try to learn from this person, learn from that person. This is just like a tool to help any man on this journey. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
It's
Right.
my experience, my advice to help any man looking for any advantage, that need any guidance. You know what I mean? Because I used to be a pastor. You know,
I know. I used to be at your church. Hey, but you know what the book make me think about though, Sop, right now? When you just put it up there like that with that looking like that. I said, this thing done turned into Hitch.
I've been called that. But you know, crazy. This was crazy. A sidebar is I designed my graphic designer. Shout out to my graphic designer, Will, all the way out in Cairo, Egypt.
Uh-huh.
Out my book, I got to give him a shout out. Did all the graphics, everything. My business partner, I call him my business partner because I go to him for everything. But he designed like 8 covers for me.
Mm-hmm.
This the one people pick. I let my followers pick the cover.
Okay.
This the one that got the most votes, and this
Okay.
the one I with. So that's how I came up with the concept of the cover. But yeah, if I got to be a modern day Hitch, I'm down to do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, help
I'm gonna
the
have,
guys out that ain't got the. You feel me?
I'm
The
gonna have
hey baby,
on my
nice to meet you here.
on my website. The website is gonna be launching probably in about a week and a half, right around the time the book launches, because the book ain't even out yet. You
Right. Okay.
can pre-order it now
Okay.
for the low price of $3.99, $7.99 pre-order, but the book officially comes out next Friday.
Oh, you almost giving the game away. Okay. I
Yeah,
hope that I hope that through the process that people don't get stuck in the dating process and ultimately can, use that dating because I believe in courtship more than I do believe in dating. You know what I mean? Like,
difference. Tell me in courtship and dating.
I mean, dating is a vicious cycle of just messing with people. Honestly, courting is, it has a dating component into it, but it has the actual component of looking for more, of being with one person. While dating, you know, it seems more temporary. Dating move all the way up to, but it doesn't have that ultimate end. It has no goal.
No
You
end
know,
goal. Right.
yeah, it don't have no
Oh,
goal.
let's put a pin in it right there because that's important. And I'm glad that you brought that up because one of the things that I start off in the book and I say, I'm not necessarily going to read it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to look at it real quick. I said, I start off by saying, this is a dating book. I emphasize a dating book,
Right.
not a relationship book, right?
Right.
Then I go on to say, whether you're looking to get laid
Mm-hmm.
or find lasting love, all
Uh-huh.
rules apply.
Okay. So these are like initial steps to get you in the door.
Yeah, no matter
This
what,
this is step your game up, guy. And you feel me?
wherever you at,
Don't be goofy going into the situation because you're gonna fail out the gate.
this book, put it this way, this is gonna be one of my selling points. This book will get you laid, or this book could get you a wife.
Okay.
How about that?
I mean that says it all right there. It depends on your purpose going into it. You know what I mean?
it's whatever you want to use it for. You know what I mean? Like people gonna read this book from all over the world. From they at different places in their life. You know what I mean? They might be in that dating phase that you're talking about. They just want to date. They just want to date women, which, like we said, is a vicious cycle. And you might have somebody that's really looking for that one. They got that girl they've been scared to talk to. They nervous when they get around her. You know what I mean? I'm basically coaching him up through the book. Man, go get that woman.
For sure. Put your bid in, kid. That might be the best bid she got all day.
Exactly. So no matter where you at on the totem pole in your dating life, this book is going to be for that individual.
All right, so we gonna wrap it up, man. We got enough info. I want everybody to go get that book. I'm gonna read it. You feel me?
Go get
Definitely.
it. It's on Amazon.
Uh-huh.
I'm everywhere you find books. It's right now. You can pre-order on Amazon. If you got an iPhone, it's on app. It's on your book app, Apple Books. It's on Barnes and Noble. It'll be on Google Books. It'll be everywhere you can buy books. We everywhere. And I'm coming
On all platforms for sure.
Yes, sir. I'm
Just
everywhere.
like just like the music.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got anything else you want to wrap it up with the necessary and unnecessary for the
And
men
I
dating?
appreciate us, you know what I mean, reconnecting. It's been some years. But God don't make no mistakes, man. And I'm coming to the A, man. I'm finna tear that thing up, man.
You got to touch down and wiggle around this
Look
thing for
tours. You say dating is hot out there. Well, shit, I'm trying to be the hitchhiker.
man. Look, it's big business out here. I don't even fool with it. I'm good.
Yeah,
Nah, nah,
get out there
nah,
and
nah, nah.
stop, man.
For sure. Well, appreciate you coming on, my man. We finna definitely, you feel me? It's just the first stop on the tour. You know what I mean? We just circle back around, make it shake. Like I said, when you shaking and baking, you're gonna run into people that are shaking and baking. So we definitely gonna make it happen for sure.
Off top, and I'm glad that I started off with you. We go back like fitted caps, so it's all gravy.
Definitely necessary. All right, stop, man. We finna touch down. Power to the people. We